Hello everybody, welcome on in to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, or maybe you watched it live on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. However you watched it, thank you so much for watching it. My name is Sean, and every day on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball. We're doing it every day, not always in MLB The Show 24. Vast majority of the time we'll be in MLB The Show, but we're doing some off-day stuff. We'll figure some stuff out. But yeah, today we are going to be playing the Washington Nationals. They're 17-31. We're 42-9. We're coming off kind of a weird series against New York. Offense has been up and down over the last couple of weeks, minus a couple of outbursts. One of them a little more questionable than the other, but we'll see what we can do here. We have Strasburg on the bump for the Washington Nationals. He's 1-5 with a 4.78 ERA. Logan Gilbert's 5-1 with a 1.96 ERA. This is a team that normally I would come in with a lot of confidence, but with that offensive instability, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'd like to get some wins here, but just got to try and stay calm and work with what we got. It's a right-handed pitcher today. I do need to go in. I'm sure I've said this a couple of times, but I do need to go in and actually fix the lineups at a base level. I don't know that we've ever played the Washington Nationals in Washington. That seems weird. I've actually been meaning to do that. With the balanced schedule, we play everybody. So between last year and this year, we will get to play every in every stadium. And I'm just kind of curious at what we would have left. Oh no, we would want no. We want a lefty. We don't necessarily need a DH Marlowe. Oh, can he play center? I can. So we can DH Trammell. And we can lead off with Marlowe. And that's kind of it's a little bit of a speed decrease. It's a lot of lefties right at the top of the lineup. Lefty, lefty, and then 3 righties. Who's the fastest? Technically, it's Rojas. You know what? We'll go 4 lefties at the top of the order, and then we'll switch the rest of the way down. That'll work. Today we're not going to forget to take the thumbnail photo as we get ready to jump in. I had it all set and all ready, and I just didn't do anything. Oh, god dang it. Stomach pain today. That's unfortunate. Let's replace that player. Dylan Moore is kind of a utility guy. Ugh. Haniger's a right field. Trammell is in center. So do we just DH? I want to give... Oh, this is irritating. Balancing this lineup. It's getting kind of annoying. Okay, so where's Trammell? No. Oh, this is getting annoying. Oh, so we just need to DH someone. Screw it, Garver. And then we go Marlowe, Garver. Fine. Oh, for good Lord in heaven. Oh my god. I have not needed 3 of them? Really? 3 players? Honestly, probably could have gotten rid... Garver could have played first, but it still puts me in a weird spot. I don't know. I feel like the lineup isn't where I wanted it either. That kind of sucks.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners.
Okay, we got it. We took the thumbnail photo. We did it. We're heroes.
First pitch coming your way next.
Okay. Game number 52. We have a full deck of cards after this one.
Just about set. And towing the slab in this one, it'll be
Steven
Steven
Strasburg.
But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home.
Okay.
I'm sure he wants to turn
Not
it
really
around.
worried about
We'll
the numbers
see
at
if
the
he's able to
moment. We're on
start
Hall of
that in this
Fame.
Ready to go
Hey,
now.
where we've been
And
kind of
stepping
sitting.
in for the Mariners,
Slurve is at
Steve
82.
Marlowe.
Four seam at 94. Sinker at 94. Circle change,
And
89.
a pitch. In the air, left field. And it
Oh,
stays
wow.
there.
That actually dropped for a hit. Okay, good omen.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just
That's
found
a
a
bad
perfect
swing.
place to drop that one in right there. And now let's see if
That's a
they
bad
force some action
swing.
with good wheels on the bases.
Slow down.
The 0-1. Double play ball.
Oh,
second.
right to him.
There's
We were
one.
right there.
And that's
It's a bad bounce double
Four,
play.
six,
Darn it.
3 double plays like
We
that
were
are
right there.
way
Hey,
tougher
it's
than
okay.
these guys make it
I'm
look
gonna
sometimes
do a
because
search.
No matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where
Wouldn't be
footwork really comes
surprised
into
if we
play.
have,
Right there,
and I just
very
don't
well
remember
done.
it.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And the righty deals. That's in there.
Kind of a
And the
bad
count is
sun
0-2.
streak back there on the W. A little tricky.
And
It's
ball
outside.
1.
2 strike.
2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. And
Okay,
that's that.
not a good start. We get a hit, we get a little bloop
We're going to
shot.
the bottom of the first. 0-0.
Okay, we have played in Washington before. All the way back in 2022. Okay, so a couple years ago. 3 games set in Washington. It looks like we had them for 2 in Seattle.
Back in Washington, D.C. And on the
Oh,
hill
for whatever
in this
reason,
one,
I forgot to put the record
What do you
in.
have on him, Chris?
That's wild.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and
It's
when
a
you
quick
consider
2
the
game
amount
set.
of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's
Oh, I'm
not
sorry,
issuing
it's,
free passes, that's going to make him
It was a
more
2 game set in
economical
Washington in
as his count,
2022.
allowed to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Oof, this camera feels awful.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw
Still get
is
the out, so
still
it's a
in
great
time.
play by
He
France
keeps
over
his
there.
composure
It's gotta-
to get
we
the
gotta
out.
lock in,
Here's Dave
focus here.
Martinez line
Okay.
up for the Nationals.
All right.
Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Lane Thomas.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact
Something about
he has
this
in this one.
camera just feels zoomed in and tight in a weird way.
Stone Garrett in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing
There's
and
a
a
big
miss.
swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Okay.
2 gone now.
He had him out in front, which
Batting
isn't
third.
easy to do against a
The
hitter
first
like this,
baseman.
known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
At the plate, Joey Meneses. In the first
Okay,
pitch,
Gilbert.
misses for ball 1. Bounce to third. On to
Okay,
France.
plenty of time.
And it's
Nice
a
play by
1-2-3
Urias.
inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after
I
one.
sure hope I have everybody in the right spot. We had two people who were either tired or sick, and they wanted me to take France out of the lineup
Here's
as well.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
And a
Strasburg?
pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Throwing a lot of
And
stuff
it's a
in the
little
zone.
ball. Strasburg, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That one lifted to left.
Well, that was a half-hearted swing at best.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Taylor
Oof,
Trammell
just
now in the box.
big
Comes
hack
up
right
empty
there.
with a swing there. Check swing. Did he go?
Trammell,
Yes, he
come
did.
on, man.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And that one almost hit him. Just
Oof,
outside.
that is just
Full count
outside.
now.
Holy moly.
Ground ball left
Hey.
side.
It's all right.
Swings to first.
It's okay.
2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ty France.
Ty France.
Swing and a miss.
Too aggressive
and that
there.
one missed by a ton. Strike 2.
Okay, Sean.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Still really early on this. This is like Shohei in some of the other seasons that I did.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and 1-2.
It's a really slow pitch as either his primary or secondary, and then like a fastball that's real fast as the other, like the primary or the secondary, if the curveball was the secondary or the primary. Proved to be quite the issue. Hey, couple bad swings. Excellent shot of that foul pole right there. Imagine getting some seats there. See if he wants to go with that again. He does. Okay. I think these are the first two right-handed batters in the lineup, so he's gone slurve against them. Or at least outside, low and away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't really look at inside.
France off of first with 2 away. Check swing, went
Still
around, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Okay.
Throw stops
With
the
a
lead
couple of
runner at
righties
second.
there.
2 on and 2 out. Here's Josh Rojas.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Okay.
Second inning here, no score.
That is a perfectly fine strike right there. It's a good take.
2 on, 2 outs. This to center field. He's under it.
Darn it.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
I felt like we got a little bit more of that one.
We'll go to the
Dang.
bottom of the second.
Hey, that's okay.
No
That's
score.
okay. When he's facing the rights, he really likes that slurve low and away. Lefties seem to be a little more spread throughout the zone, but he's not doing a great job hitting his spots. If I can settle down and not swing, we can put ourselves into some favorable hitters counts. We're all right.
Kicks and fires. Bounce to the right. Rojas whips it to first.
I didn't actually think he was going to get that.
Here in the second. And now it's Luis Garcia. He went 1 for 5 back on Wednesday. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Chop to third. Urias.
Nice play by Urias.
And a couple of quick outs.
Urias.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Lane Thomas.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
There we go.
It's a strikeout.
Slider way out of the zone.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Luis Urias.
Okay. Here we go. Slurve, low and away.
The right-hander back to work. Urias.
Okay, that's fine. Hey,
26
that's
years
fine.
old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just way too early.
Threw that one out
Way
front
too
that
early.
time.
And there's that speed difference, 94 to 82. That was at 79. Foul it off. There's 93. A bit of a rocking chair here. Didn't swing way early, way late.
Kicks and deals.
And he got me.
Threw it for the K. Had him way
I mean, just
out
absolutely
to
diced
third.
me up right there.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single.
That's a bad
Swung on,
swing.
popped up
It's a bad
left side.
swing.
And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Crawford.
We try to look a little more up in the zone. You gotta drive some.
Next
Yeah,
offering
drive some
way
at-bats.
upstairs.
A little higher.
And that
That's
gets
fine.
the inside
That's
corner
fine.
for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Down the line. And that's a
Oh,
foul
it's just
ball.
not what we're looking for.
And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he walked him.
Okay, all right,
Things
okay.
about that
Well,
two-out
I didn't
walk,
swing.
the
Everything's
base runner
fine.
Over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ooh,
And a
that's
foul
not
ball. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too
Really
far.
for the love of God. I know that the answer is don't swing at that garbage, but also, like, please. Okay, that's fine. Hey, at least got a piece of wood on it.
At the belt and fires. That pitch just misses the inside.
That slurve is giving me a lot of trouble. I anticipated that it would.
Didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that.
That's a slurve way up in the
One left
zone.
for Seattle, and we're still not.
It's not always about the team's records or even the opponents, you know, or the starting pitcher's ERA or their record. If you have a pitch mix or a pitching repertoire like Steven Strasburg, like, you will do well against me.
The pitch.
I feel like it's especially noticeable here in the higher difficulties where they don't give you their primary pitch like right off the bat. Like, it feels like you're waiting like a few batters before you start really seeing that primary pitch play a factor. So if you have a big difference in speed like Strasburg does,
Wind in the pitch. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Gilbert,
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground right side.
I-
Rojas throws on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. And that one wrapped foul. Pitch misses there, and a count even 1-1.
not a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1 out, bases
You
empty.
know what? Step off.
And he steps off.
Step off. I wanted RB, but I hit X.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Okay, umpire.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ildemaro Vargas.
Oh boy.
He swings and fouls one off. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Hit weakly on the ground. Rojas gets it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, and we are still scoreless.
Okay. We've gotten 3 hits. We can figure something. Look at that.
Back in
Contemplating.
Washington, D.C. as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Should be able to see the pitch coming out of a hand just a little bit better. I don't know that it really makes a difference, but it does feel like you have a little more time to react to it.
And that's in the dirt. That one back.
That is a disappointing. That's a single. That's that kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. It wasn't even like a good single either. Like, we got it up the middle. It looked fine. In the end, it was fine, but I felt like one of those slow rollers that they're going to get to. There's a great take right there. Don't get too ramped. Just take a deep breath. Settle down. You're fine. We're good, everybody. We're good.
Top half of inning number 4. That one's
That's
in
fine.
there, and it's 1-1. And another ball.
It's a good take.
That pitch down. for a strike.
Yeah.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good take right there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Here comes the pitch. Runner on the move.
Okay.
That ball is foul.
Hey, at least
and
foul
the
it off.
Pressure is building.
We're not going to worry about stealing this time. We're not going to worry about putting him in motion.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball
And we didn't have to
four.
worry about it. Okay. All right.
Base
There we go.
knock, and
That's
now
what we're
a free
looking for.
pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now
I
the
wanted to
first
try and
baseman,
avoid
Ty
it.
France.
If I can let
For
them,
one
so if
with
I
a
can
single
let him
softball.
go, because I think what happens for me is I get a little too distracted with everything that's going on and I'm late on the pitch. If I can let them go to second before he lets the ball out of his hand, I think that's a little better. Or it's that I can feel the thump vibration in my hand, like, okay, we're ready, before he starts the windup. That's a bad swing. Thankfully, we didn't get anything on it.
And a count 1-2. The pitch.
Okay.
Foul ball still a 1-2
At least fouled it off.
count.
He's changed up his approach here a litlittle bit. I don't know that those slurs were where he wanted
And
them.
here it comes. That
Good
misses.
take.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at first and second. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He
Nicely
scores and they
done.
have the lead.
Contact swing from
1-0.
Ty France. Hey, we're on the board, and this is a
Perfect
good
example right
inning.
there. Plate discipline, it
We're
pays
nice
off.
and
The
I feel
deeper he
nice
gets
and
into
solid
a
at the
count,
plate,
the more
feeling
comfortable he
good.
becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
That's what you're looking for right there.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. And he's already singled in this game. Bottom of the zone and a called
Okay,
strike.
that's fine. I
Well,
don't
these
love the
Mariners
call
did
there,
a
but
great
whatever.
job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the
I was
starter's pitch count is
looking
starting
too
to
hard
get
for the
up
slurve
and
there.
That might be the best news yet for this offense.
And the righty deals. On the ground, 2 balls.
Now that will score a run. Unfortunately, it's a double play,
And a run scores
but
on the double
we'll
play.
take
Sometimes all it takes is
we'll take
getting
it.
to the
It's
next
okay.
arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now for Seattle, Josh Rojas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
That's
And
bad
there's
swing.
a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, left field, down the line.
Oh, it's a
and
bit.
it
That's
falls.
unfortunate. It's okay though. This is the kind of inning we needed against Strasburg. We needed to drive that pitch count up. I think it helped. I was thinking about it today while I was at work. I think it helped in the last couple of games of that Yankees series. We were able to get to the we were able to get to that bullpen a couple of times and actually recognize
Here's Luis Urias. Right through there for a
recognize the pitcher and kind of go, oh, we've seen them before. So maybe we can get Strasburg out here
The runner at first with 2 gone.
and see some other arms help us in the series.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Damn.
Cruz on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 runs.
Hey, we score a
for 'em, and they
couple.
jump ahead.
It's not
And
really
midway
what we're
in the
looking
4th,
for, but
it's the Mariners 2 and the
I mean, we're
Nationals
looking for
nothing.
runs. It's just double play for 1. I guess, hey, at least we were able to get 2 instead of just 1 or
Back
instead
here
of
at
none.
Nationals Park. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop,
Let's go bottom 4.
Back to work.
Abrams.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I'm trying to go high and tight.
Sets him down on
It's a generous strike call.
He's
I was looking for the swing, but
Right there.
sorry.
He didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
Castillo got that win.
Those are tough
AL
ones to let
leading
go
win
as a
total. He's a
hitter,
perfect
but with the
9-0.
umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double.
Hey, that's okay.
Their first hit
That's
in
all right.
this one.
No problem.
Well, the
I don't
last
think it's
10
a,
games or so have been anything but fun at the plate.
Yeah,
for
that
him,
splitter
so
was
that
just in a
one has
really
to
bad
feel
location.
good. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. France moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's Joey Gallo. Grounded out his first time up. Pitches in there. And it's 0-1.
74 speed.
Aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That's a
Stays
really
alive.
bad. That very
2
easily
outs.
could have been
And one in
absolutely
scoring
rocked.
position. Just off the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
What do we want to do here? A lot of fastballs. I don't know that I love the splitter. We could try and swipe out slider inside.
2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. Squeezes
Okay.
it. And that will end the inning.
So we give up the 1 hit, but we're able to
So
get out of it.
left
No
for
problem.
Washington. They
Easy.
trail it here, 2-0.
Easy. Couple of bad pieces of contact there. See if they bring in anybody new or they stick with
And
Strasburg.
welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5.
like they will
John
stick with
Sciambi
Strasburg.
Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cade Marlowe.
If we have another good inning here, we should be able to knock him out and bring in a new arm in the 6th. Of course, who knows? We saw the... That's a bad
And first
swing. That is
offering
a
is
bad
fouled
swing.
off.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
What was it? I think the second game of the Yankees series, they had an opener pitch like 3 innings with no energy.
And the right-hander deals. That
One
one
ball,
missed.
2
Well,
strikes.
he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Frustrating end.
I pushed the A button?
I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Into center on the move. And
That has been a
they're 2
problem.
down.
We have been putting some okay wallops on the ball here and there, but just can't get it to go away from the defenders.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Never mind.
2
Didn't
down,
matter. Didn't
nobody
matter.
on, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Okay. Is that 80 speed? That's why we have him in that spot.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 2.
That's a bad swing.
Straight back.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
No way.
One hit, one left.
Really?
Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the
that
Nationals nothing.
sucks.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out to short, Crawford. And that's the
Damn.
first out in the bottom.
I was looking at the schedule. I don't remember if I did it at the end of one of the videos in the last 2 games or so, or if I did it just kind of on stream. But we'll have our first Throwback Thursday game. We'll be playing in the Kingdom in the 1997 uniforms, so that'll be fun. So check that out on Thursday. It'll be against the Houston Astros.
But when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone.
I think we're trying to hit the low spots a little too much. I think we're being a little.
And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Is
That's
that
exactly the
is that
pitch
a
he
bad
was looking
spot?
for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
It's a fucking. That's
Dylan
okay.
Cruz digging in for the
Okay,
Nationals.
hey, he's got a hold of it. Erase it. Let's go.
Strike one.
I think we're trying to get a little too cute with some of the fastball stuff low.
Well, that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Okay, let's spread it around in the zone here.
And that one fouled
Okay,
off.
well maybe let's not.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him.
That was a really bad
That's the second
two-seam fastball. I thought that was going to be a lot worse.
Just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready
Darn
to
it,
finish.
we can't get the double play ball.
It's
okay.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. 1-1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The Mariners leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
There we go. Okay.
Cuts and misses.
Just got to move it around the zone a little bit. We've been really
pelting
pelting the bottom of the zone.
5 innings complete.
That's okay, though.
It's the Mariners
That's all right.
2 and the Nats 1.
I'm a little surprised that they showed the strikeout as the highlight.
To start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Finnegan.
And he's done a great
So it's another
job
right-handed
keeping the ball in
pitcher.
the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in
So
the
our
game.
lineup is okay, unless we're toward that bottom
Taylor
part.
Trammell now at the plate.
We are. Well, we're to the point where it'll be Trammell and then 2 righties. 2 seam at 99, a splitter at 92, and a slider at 92.
Finnegan, a 6'2 righty, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Man.
And a pitch. Swings and
Damn.
misses.
Okay,
It's
I
a
was looking for the
strikeout.
slider.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the batter now, Ty France. And there's a strike.
Damn, dotting it up. Holy shit.
One down, base is empty.
That's what I was looking for on
Activity
pitch
in the
number 1.
Washington bullpen. Mason Thompson looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Rainey getting cranked up as well. Swing
Got
and
rid
a
of the
miss.
slider.
And a count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And another ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Okay, foul it off. Don't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Way inside. Rips
Ah,
it
right
third
to
and
him.
caught.
All right.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. That misses.
That's a good take right
1-0.
there. Thought maybe he would, instead of going 2-seam low, he'd try to change it to 2-seam high.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right-handed reliever. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
We're doing okay with some 2-out contact here. The problem is it doesn't give us a lot of maneuverability.
And now Josh Rojas. Fought off foul. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Garver leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And now
Way outside. There we go. Hey, just stay alive. Oh,
Ripped on the ground a second.
Hey, good timing, I guess.
Force out, and that is the inning. So
Whew.
1 hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's
Really
the
struggling.
Mariners
Like
2 and the
offensively,
Nats
it's just
1.
it's been so rough.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away.
He got the
bottom of
rollover.
6th.
That's what we're looking for.
So digging in, Stone Garrett. Rips one to right. Puts it away for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. And that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Gets the call.
And
That's
that
strike 2.
outside part of the zone is open.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Maybe a little too cute there.
The 1-2. Chop to the left side, and he grabs it in foul ground. The M's up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
With the splitter, okay.
And the Nationals gone
Okay.
in order. And
Doing a
they
better
trail
job trying to
here,
spread it around a little
2-1.
bit, put some different kinds of pitches in some different spots.
Welcome back.
8
The
hits, but only
seventh inning
2.
pitcher on the mound, Tanner Rainey.
They know that he can
Excuse me,
get
only
right
2
in
runs.
but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well,
4-seam at 99, a slider at 91, 2-seam at 98. So it's either
Liner,
that.
base hit. So now
Oh, that
back
was
to
a
the top of the
slider.
order.
Okay, wow. All right.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Digging in, Cade Marlowe. First pitch
Way too
swinging.
late. Damn.
Urias gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
Just too
The
late
1-1
on
is
these
fouled off.
fastballs.
Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He is throwing hittable stuff, and I just can't catch up to it. Look at how hittable 1 and 4 are. Ugh.
1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Good take right there. Good take.
2 balls.
Nobody
2
out.
strikes.
Runner at first. Where'd that last pitch miss?
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
They didn't want to bail him out there.
Popped up on his way over. No trouble here.
He threw a
Puts it
lot
away
of
for the
pitches
out.
very
And
hittably.
there's one
I
down.
was so scared about that.
So up next, J.P.
I got to swing
Crawford.
less fearfully. I definitely wasn't catching up to it.
And a foul ball.
Okay, maybe not that fearlessly.
There's a strike to the knees. And the count is 0-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Look out! And it hit him. He had
Bailed
2
me out of the
strikes on him,
2-strike
and
count
he hit
right
him.
there.
Now the left fielder, Luke Raley, 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fuck!
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball 1 there.
It was really late. I feel like I'm lucky to get a piece of that one.
And he deals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
Outside. 2-2. We do have him up to 18 pitches.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
At the belt and fires. Headed down the line. Garrett sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
I think I was early again. I think I was early.
Pull it up enough to really drive it.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. He takes a strike.
Well,
Man!
you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but let the bat on his shoulder.
That's down and in. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Battling here.
Being perfect on that slider was the worst possible result.
Pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
A little bit high. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two now. Down and in, moved his feet.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left
No
field.
way.
Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Mariners leave a couple as they're
That
unable
is
to
so
add to their
frustrating.
2-1 lead.
We don't have anybody up in the bullpen either.
Back in Washington, D.C. set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Joey Gallo. That's in there. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing
That was
and
a terrible
miss. Struck
curveball.
him out. He swung
Terrible
over top of the
curveball.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
That one a little bit high. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss.
Nice curveball.
2 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Line drive, base hit.
Really bad curveball.
So the tying run reaches with
Dang
2
it.
away.
So we get the 2 lefties out.
Waste no
Look at it
time
and go,
there.
oh,
You often hear the
the
phrase,
righty.
short to it,
Hell yeah.
long through it, and that's a great
up
example
ahead.
of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early,
We're okay.
squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative
Yeah,
on
a little
offense
anxious
with good
there.
speed on first.
2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 2-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
On the
It's
ground,
another
right side.
bad
And it's
curveball.
just foul. That was close. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
So the tying run at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now up for Washington.
I think we bring in the righty. It's kind of been a frustrating inning, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gilbert played really well.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
It's 2 outs in the 7th here.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for
Step
a
off,
couple of
step off.
strikes. Now back is against the
Step
wall.
off.
He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
That was a bad
Fouls it
curveball.
off. Still.
God, that was a
1-2.
terrible cutter.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
That is huge. Probably shouldn't be that big against this team, but
they're down 2-1.
hey, we gotta deal with what we have to deal with. All right, Brash comes in, does exactly what I need him to. I thought I was so afraid he was gonna poke something down the line. They keep bringing right-handed pitchers in, which is interesting. I think we might be at that point in the lineup again where it is the 5, 6, 7, one lefty and a couple of righties coming up. But we'll see. We'll take a look at who do we have? Switch left to righty. We are going to want a right-handed pitcher in. So let's warm up Santos. And we will, you know what, we'll keep Spy or Spear.
One-run game.
We'll keep him up as well. Sinker at 97, slider at 87, four-seam at 98, and a circle change at 90.
That one finds
I can't believe we had like a perfect on a slider in the first. Pardon me, the first at bat of the last inning. It did nothing after.
And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
Oh
Towards
boy,
right center field.
Oh,
Garcia
boy.
this one up.
that was
Corrals
a
it.
terrible
Put one
pitch to
down.
bail him out
That's
on.
a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
France in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Barnes looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And another ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Kicks and deals.
Oh
Ripped
darn
towards
it!
third.
It was a
Zips it
slider.
across. 2 away.
Just a bad approach.
Josh Rojas, the next to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Mariners lead 1,
Christ.
but they still lead it 2-1.
Oh my God!
Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas.
I don't know what. It's gonna be 9-1-2.
And the pitch. In for a strike, and it's
I think
a
actually
ball.
we maybe.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Here comes a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Next for the Nationals.
Back to the top of the
The
lineup,
shortstop.
and now here's the Nationals leadoff.
Abra.
Righty. I guess maybe just
Man,
commit
C.J.
here with.
Abrams. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next off
That was a
is
terrible
down.
pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time. And he takes one right.
Man, that was almost
and the count's full.
really bad.
On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away.
Okay.
That's what a good sinker's
Boy, oh
designed
boy.
to do.
I
Get
need
a guy to roll up a
fewer
little
stressful
bit, get the
innings
ball on the
pitching,
ground,
huh?
Kill some worms while you're at it.
Garrett in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Urias tosses to first.
Okay.
3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Last chance
Nothing
with
to
the
do it for
bats here.
Washington, and our score remains 2-1.
We'll bring in, we'll sit down. I think Santos is who I put up. No, that's not right.
Back here in
Put
Nationals
up
Park.
Santos? I did. Sit down, Santos, and we will bring in Munoz with an opportunity for a save.
And here it comes. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The 1-0. A little out front.
He's
there
too
as he
aggressive
swings
here.
through it.
1-1.
Slow down.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
It's just a
That
bad.
right there is just a pitcher's pitch.
Just a bad at
Tailing
bat.
away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Marlowe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a
I
strikeout.
knew it was going to be something up in the zone.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Left-hand batter waits. 2 down, nobody on. You're at the top of the 9th. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. That's off the mark. And that's ball 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Over to first.
That might have been the
And that's
first
the
circle
third
change
out.
he threw in
Offense
that.
held in check there. Heart of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their
Again,
shot
like
to the
the
bottom of
offense
the
is
9th.
just
It's the
fucking
Mariners
awful.
2 and the Nats 1.
Awful.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andres Munoz.
We have a lefty up and ready to go just in case.
Confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Couple of saves behind the leader, but we picked up one yesterday, I believe, against the Yankees.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. One-run game, bottom 9.
Ball 1.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Gallo in the box now, takes strike 1. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So
that's what we're looking for.
Nice job backing up the effort from their
I mean, that's the guy to avoid. You can see it if you look at his power. It's way up there.
They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Playing with a little bit of fire, but we were able to
so it's their
figure
last
it out.
chance in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. And ball 1.
Okay.
Just missed.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. And downstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove on either.
Righty delivers. Swing at a ball lifted to center field.
Okay, that'll do it.
And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road.
Again, the pitching and defense bail us out. Our offense is anemic. You know, hey, we're going to go through cold stretches in the season where we're just not going to be able to get stuff to drop. I think the most frustrating part about it has been over the last probably series plus, especially true in New York. We have not been getting a lot of balls to drop. We've been getting our best contact has been outs, and that's been a little rough to deal with. But we're able to get a 2-1 victory. We score one run, and then we trade 1 run for 2 outs, which isn't great, but at least we scored the run. Brash comes in, gets us out of a little bit of a jam, and then we bring Munoz in for the save. We win the game, and Washington's not a great team. I don't know what the heck happened with that home run. Felt like we got some good contact that didn't get out of the park, and then a guy with way worse stats like, oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and crush this. I do think we were getting a little too predictable with our location and the pitches that we were using. We somehow pile up 10 hits, but we don't do anything. We don't really do anything with them. 2 runs to 10 hits is pretty bad. You'd like to see 4 or 5 runs on that, maybe. Especially if you throw in a couple of walks from Strasburg as well. He gets the loss. 5 innings pitched with 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 earned. He picks up the loss, so he actually pitched pretty well. I think we kind of figured him out there a little bit, but he had the perfect combination of that big slurve, which was really slow, and then that was peppered in with the fastball. We saw the fastball, and I think we saw the other pitches more prominently or predominantly early in the first couple innings, and then he started throwing that slurve, and it was really difficult. Also, if you look up there, it says Seattle, Washington, which is hilarious. Munoz picks up save number 21. Logan Gilbert, your player of the game. 6.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned on his line. France was 3 for 4 with a double and a ribby. Mitch Garver was 2 for 4. Raleigh was 1 for 4 with a run, and Rayleigh was 1 for 4 with a double. And that will do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be here in Washington for the next couple of days. Then we'll go home to real Washington. Ooh, Haniger sustained an injury, stomach ache, during today's game. Okay, so Mitch Haniger is injured because he has a hurdy tum-tum. That is unfortunate. He ate he ate a bad pepperoni slice before we left New York, and now he's pooping his brains out in the in the locker room. That'll be a little unfortunate, but we'll adjust. I think we'll have a touch faster of a lineup. Haniger we've been a little cold with lately anyway. Pardon me. Even if you include his 4 RBI outing and that 8-4 win over the Yankees. But if you look at it, we haven't really been scoring a whole lot of runs. That 8-4 win is a bit more of an anomaly, and the 13-1 win looking like even more of an anomaly. We've had a couple of outbursts, but they haven't been followed up with good offensive performances. We did win one, but we did lose the other. We'll see what we can do today. We're not coming off a good offensive performance, but we'll hopefully get the bats going. I think we had a really good lineup to deal with Strasburg, but we just couldn't figure it out fast enough. It feels like maybe a bit of a missed opportunity. Tomorrow we'll have Josiah Gray on the bump for the Nationals. 2.97 ERA and a 3-2 record. Bryson Miller will get the start, 7-1 with a 2.34 ERA. And if you'd like to see that, you can be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can also subscribe right over here. You can watch more baseball right there. You can check out this morning's video up here. It is, I don't know, because I haven't recorded it yet. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed 6 p.m. Pacific time every day here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Check out the live streams over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners. Thanks again for watching.